Hello, dear friends. This is our customized 7 kilowatts parking air and water integrated heater. Let's open the package. The so-called integrated air and water heating parking heater not only prevents dry burning, independently delivers warm air, but can also heat water. It can be installed in cars or at home, and it has a wide range of application scenarios. Next, I'll quickly go over how to install the 7 kilowatts parking air and water integrated heater, its usage functions, and a few important points to note. We are now looking for a suitable installation location for it. This is the mounting plate included in our packaging. Locate an installation position and drill a hole slightly smaller than the mounting plate. Then secure the mounting plate over it. Alternatively, directly secure the mounting plate in place and drill holes through it afterward. There are some accessories in the packaging. Take the screws and use them to secure the mounting plate. Then take out the machine. After removal, secure it in place. Once the machine is properly secured, retrieve the water pipe connectors from the packaging accessories. It is crucial to apply lubricant to the water pipe connectors during installation. Since the screws have fine threads, failing to lubricate them may cause thread galling. These are the inlet and outlet connectors for the water pipes. Once installed, the machine does not distinguish between inlet and outlet. This is our inlet pipe. Then use a hose clamp to fasten it in this section. Avoid crushing, deforming, or excessively bending the inlet pipe, as this may limit oxygen intake, which may lead to carbon buildup within the machine. Attach the air filter to this location on the inlet pipe. This is the outlet pipe. Use a hose clamp to fasten it in this section. When installing the outlet pipe, ensure that the bend angle exceeds 110 degrees. This ensures that any residual fuel flows outward through the pipe if the machine fails to ignite. Avoid upward bends in this section, as bends may trap dripping fuel, leading to carbon buildup. So the outlet pipe outlet must be facing down. This is our muffler, connects to the outlet pipe. The side with openings goes down. When installing the inlet pipe and outlet pipe, make sure they face different directions. Otherwise, exhaust gas is expelled from the outlet pipe, risk being drawn back into the inlet pipe, as this can also lead to carbon buildup. Next, we will install the air blow pipe. This is the air blow pipe. This is its air outlet vent cover. Tighten it with a clamp like this. Alternatively, you can replace it with a T-connector, and similarly fasten it using the hose clamp. Once secured, fasten the clamp tightly at this position. Next, let's proceed with the oil line installation. This is the fuel tank. In our fuel tank, there is an accessory that needs to be poured out. One is the fuel tank port, and the other 3 are screws for securing the fuel tank. The fuel tank has 3 mounting holes for installation. Attach the fuel tank adapter by screwing it on at the bottom of the fuel tank. This is the fuel hose. Cut the fuel hose to the required length as needed. Cut a 40 centimeters fuel hose and connect one end to the fuel tank and the other end to the filter cup. Then cut another 40 centimeters section. Attach one end to the opposite side of the filter cup and connect the other end to the fuel pump. Finally, attach an additional fuel hose to the other end of the fuel pump. There's a very important point here. When connecting the fuel hose, make sure the fuel tank to pump hose doesn't exceed 1 meter. The pump to machine hose can be 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. This is the fuel pump mounting bracket. The fuel pump is best installed at a 45 degrees angle, with the discharge port facing upward. After completing the oil line connections, do not immediately connect the fuel hose to the machine. Set it aside temporarily. First, complete the power cable connections. Next, we proceed to install the power supply section. This is the power wiring harness. The red wire is the positive terminal, and the black wire is the negative terminal. When connecting this wiring harness, ensure the black wires are not too long. To determine if the power cable is excessively long, activate the display and immediately record the voltage the moment it powers on. For example, it's 24.9 volts when turned on. Keep monitoring until fuel pumping starts. Then check how much the voltage drops. The normal voltage drop is within 1 volt. If it exceeds 1 volts, it indicates that the wire connected to the negative terminal is either too long or not properly connected. This will cause an increase in voltage drop. If the voltage drop exceeds 1 volts, the spark plug's power will be affected, leading to failed startup. Thus, this aspect is critically important. After installing the power supply, align our metal connector of wiring harness with the machine's metal connector and screw it on securely. This is the water pump connector. Align and mate it with the machine's corresponding socket. This is a self-priming pump equipped with an integrated check valve. Due to the valve's one-way flow design, attempting to blow through it manually will not work. It can only be controlled via power supply. The water pump wiring is non-polarized. Connect them directly to the pump's terminals. Here is the fuel pump plug on the harness. Connect it to the fuel pump. This is the fuel extractor. If we're installing the fuel tank, the extractor won't be needed. The fuel extractor is primarily used for drawing fuel from the vehicle's original tank, so we won't be using it for now. As a customized parking heater with integrated air and water heating. This unit includes a water temperature sensor among its accessories. This sensor maintains constant water temperature through automated thermostatic control. We have 4 water heating modes. To install the water temperature sensor, first, take it out of its package. Then, connect the sensor to the main board inside the unit. Regarding the sensor wire length, you'll need to provide your own. How to install this water temperature sensor? Connect it to the dedicated sensor port on the side of the main board. This is the dedicated port for the temperature sensor. After plugging it in, guide the wiring under the motor, exiting through the opposite wiring outlet. Alternatively, you may drill a port in this panel and thread the wiring directly through it. The wiring is non-polarized. After running out the wires for the temperature water sensor, this sensor should be placed at the return water outlet or submerged in water. After completing the machine installation, including power supply and fuel system connections, let's proceed with the water circuit installation. This is our water hose. Attach it to the machine's water inlet port. The machine's inlet and outlet water ports are interchangeable. Either can function as the intake or discharge point. Attach the water hose to the machine's water inlet port and secure it with hose clamp. If you are heating the water tank, first, let's install the water pump. Here is an arrow. The arrow indicates the water discharge direction. Connect this end to the water pump. Then, connect the other end of the pump to the water hose port on the machine. Next, connect the other end of the additional water hose to this port on the water tank. The temperature sensor can be installed either via immersion directly into the water or by T-connector integration into return water outlet. Installation method for water tank heating for the customized 7 kilowatts parking heater with integrated air and water heating. Water flows from the water tank to the water pump. The pump is marked with a directional arrow. Ensure proper alignment during installation. The water then enters the machine, where it is heated before circulating back into the water tank. Note that this is a 7 kilowatts parking heater. The water capacity for heating should not exceed 20 liters. However, the water circuit installation methods for radiator or radiant underfloor heating differ from those used for water tank. As you can see, this is the heating method for our radiator systems. Whether installing radiator or radiant underfloor heating, an expansion tank must be installed. Let me elaborate. Water is drawn by the pump into our machine, where it is heated. After being heated by the machine, It circulates back into the radiator system. If the heating unit stops operating after completing the heating cycle, but the warm air circulation remains active, this can generate pressure within the water pipes. This pressure will automatically divert into the expansion tank. Otherwise, when attempting to pump water later, the residual pressure may impede water flow, making circulation difficult. Thus, the expansion tank is essential for radiator or radiant underfloor heating. However, it is important to note that if you are preheating the engine, the water pump must be installed in parallel. First, let me introduce the self-priming pump and brushless pump. This is a self-priming pump, and this is a brushless pump. The difference lies in the self-priming pump's internal check valve, while the brushless pump has a straight-through design without an integrated check valve. Let's examine this diagram. Next, we'll review the Type 1 engine preheating coolant circuit diagram. This is the engine, the vehicle's original heater core, and our machine. There is a coolant drain valve at the lowest point of the engine. Remove the drain screw and replace it with a flanged hollow fitting. Tighten it. Then connect to water pump, then to our machine. Connect the machine's return hose directly to the heater core upper hose. Let's review another diagram. This is the another type engine preheating coolant circuit diagram. The water pump connects to the heater core lower hose via a T-connector, routing coolant to our machine. The machine's return hose should be connected to the heater core upper hose, using another T-connector. The reason it is connected this way is because our water pump is self-priming, requiring a parallel connection method to preheat the engine. After installing the machine, including the fuel lines and water circuit, do not immediately start the machine. This can easily lead to startup failure or smoke emission. The first critical step is to press and hold the first button. Quickly draw fuel from the tank until all air is purged from the fuel hose and the fuel hose is filled with fuel, until oil flows out of the outlet. Then connect the fuel hose to the machine. Next, I will briefly introduce the functions of this LCD display. Press and hold the first button to activate rapid oil pumping. Releasing the button stops this process. This is primarily to bleed excess air from the fuel hose. The second button activates the fuel-saving mode. This can also shut down the machine. When the weather is not particularly cold, using this button to start the system can reduce fuel consumption by 45%. Additionally, it features an automatic carbon deposit cleaning function. Simply operate the unit for 30 to 60 minutes to completely burn off accumulated carbon deposits. A capability unmatched by any competing product on the market today, exclusively available in our system. The third button activates auto mode. Simply press this button to start the unit in cold weather conditions, down to -10 degrees Celsius, -20 degrees Celsius, or lower. This is the gear adjustment button. When we turn it on, gear adjustments are ineffective during the first 6 minutes, while the machine automatically regulates temperature. After 6 minutes, it will automatically revert to the currently selected gear's power level. Moreover, our heater integrates the instruction manual directly into the LCD display, providing direct troubleshooting guidance without requiring error code cross-referencing. For example, if we unplug the motor, the system will immediately display a motor trouble alert and provide step-by-step troubleshooting guidance. By following the troubleshooting steps listed on the display one by one, you can address the problem. Similarly, for issues like temperature sensor malfunction, motor failure, or low fuel, the system proactively initiates real-time diagnostics with step-by-step troubleshooting guidance. This feature is unprecedented in the diesel heater industry. We've directly integrated the instruction manual into the LCD display for at-a-glance comprehension. Next, let me introduce water heating process. We turn on the machine. This is our water heating on-off button. Turn this on. When the water heating system is activated, the water pump does not engage immediately. It will automatically activate once the display shows the temperature reaching 90 degrees Celsius. Of course, this can also be turned off. If the aluminum body temperature exceeds 120 degrees Celsius, for instance, reaching 150 degrees Celsius, and then activate the water heating, the aluminum body will first automatically dissipate heat until the temperature drops to about 90 to 120 degrees Celsius before the water pump automatically turns on. This design is implemented to prevent thermal expansion and contraction. Now introducing our water heating modes. We have 4 different working modes. Turn on the setting button. Keep pressing until reaching the bottom section. Then, we can select a working mode by turning the button. Mode 1, Mode 2, Mode 3, Mode 4. In Mode 1, it primarily uses time-based units. For instance, if 3 is displayed here, it indicates 3 hours of operation. To set 1 hour, change it to 1. Then press and hold the setup button to confirm. However, this mode does not recognize water temperature during water heating. When setting Mode 2, you can configure the maximum and minimum water temperatures. When water temperature reaches the set maximum, heater power reduces. When it falls below your set minimum, heater power increases. This maintains constant temperature within your configured range. This is Mode 2. Now introducing Mode 3 functionality. This mode operates the heater specifically for summer use. Seal off the heater's warm air vents, then set a maximum temperature. The system only monitors the maximum temperature, ignoring the minimum. When water temperature reaches the set maximum, our machine ceases operation. This mode is designed exclusively for domestic water heating. Now introducing Mode 4 functionality. This mode monitors both maximum and minimum temperatures. When water temperature reaches the set maximum, the water pump deactivates and power reduces. When temperature falls below your configured minimum, the pump activates and heater power increases. This maintains constant water temperature within your preset range. After introducing modes 1 through 4, we now address the third row parameters, yes and no. Yes and no apply exclusively to Mode 1. When preheating a 24 volts engine, your water pump won't engage if voltage exceeds 26.9 volts. When preheating a 12 volts engine, your water pump won't engage if voltage exceeds 12.9 volts. Here, we must pay attention that when using the machine to preheat a vehicle engine, we need to make sure our water pump is protected. This is because when our engine is started, we have an original water pump inside the engine. This prevents conflicts between the vehicle engine's original water pump and the machine's water pump, protecting both systems. Selecting yes protects your water pump. Selecting no does not protect the water pump. This enables pump activation regardless of voltage. If modes 1, 2, 3, and 4 are not used for engine preheating, you must select no to avoid high voltage preventing the water pump from turning on. Next, I'll explain how to pair our bidirectional remote with the control switch. Press and hold the first button, while simultaneously sliding the side switch upward. The screen will display pairing codes 59 and 51. Press the set button to select the displayed code. Press down to the 5th parameter row. Modify the number to 59 and 51. Finalize the settings by long pressing the set button. Now let's test. Power on. Shut down. Power on. Adjust power level. Engage water heating. Shut down heating. Our remote features an integrated rechargeable lithium battery. Finally, I wish you all success in your endeavors and happiness in every aspect of life. Thank you.